Okay.
Good morning. You're on the air. We are under oath. What do you got?
Yeah, so a few months ago, you had to call a person back, a guest that you had on the show, because Joe didn't come forward with some information about a deal that happened with that guest. And made me wonder how you trust the level of people on your show, from the most trust to the least trust.
Are you talking about the weed, when the guy took the weed?
Allegedly, yeah.
Yeah.
Is this the guy?
No, he needs more.
So who do I trust from most to least?
Yeah, around the show, and everybody can say that, who they...
I don't know. It's hard because I trust a lot of... I really do trust... I trust Galvin.
And this is in the order?
No, it's hard to say because
this guy wants an order.
Like, what do you mean trust? Like, trust as far as doing a good job?
I mean, obviously Joe didn't lie, but he didn't come forward with the information, omitted information that could have not had you call the guest back. So obviously, I would think you would trust him less. So are there things that have happened that would make you trust some of the?
Oh yes.
Other. Okay.
I would say
And what is that?
I would say it goes Galvin, Gio. Spanish and Carmen probably be tied. Wow. And then Joe.
Oh.
By the way.
That's hurtful.
Yeah. Well, you earned it. Spanish.
Wow.
It's weird because I don't think Spanish is low on the list. He's definitely high on the trust list. Like, Spanish, I trust with a lot of things, and I feel comfortable with that. I don't mean like he's not trustworthy, but I do see him being second in line to not telling us about the guy taking the powder. So I'm not realizing that that's a good thing to say. So, little stupid, totally trustworthy. Anybody else?
Do you want the list? Like, go down the list?
Sure.
Jeez, I don't even know.
I mean, it's hard. It's hard to say you don't trust anybody. I trust everybody on the show.
Well, I think for reasons, I would go. I trust Mike and Gio. Mike a little bit more just because I've known him a little bit longer, but Gio's very trustworthy.
Fair enough.
I think Carmen.
Carmen's solid.
Yeah, I may go Carmen over Gio because I've known Carmen longer. So I go Mike, Carmen, Gio, and then I go Spanish just because I just walked out the door. All that stuff, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then Joe just because he will forget stuff. And then you go, no, this is what it is. And he goes, oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. It's just old age.
All right.
Yeah, a lot of
confusion.
Well, I hope that answered your question, sir. Thank you for the call. Good morning. You're on the air. We're under oath. What do you got?
Hey, probably a silly question, but I've been gone for a few years and I just got back, and I was wondering, where did Kevin go?
Who the hell is Kevin?
SBK?
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know where I think he's driving a truck now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
I can tell you, maybe a year and a half ago, a couple years ago, he hit me up because he was trying to get in the insurance company, the insurance world, and he knew that Chad did that.
Oh.
And he was in the state of Florida, and he was going to get his license, and he just asked if I could hook him and Chad up so they could kind of talk about it a little bit. And he never hit Chad up.
He left radio out of frustration, but I don't really understand his frustration because he used to tell me, he used to go, Mike, they ain't going to give me anything but nights on this station. And I'm like, well, afternoons and mornings seem to be doing very well. I don't know what more you want from me. And you're asking me like I make those decisions. And eventually he left and then got into trucking and then instantly regretted that and tried to do insurance. So I don't know. I like Kevin a lot, and I think he's very talented. I would think that if he pursued it, he probably would land somewhere else.
I got one for Galvin.
Oh, go.
All right.
In the chat, they want to know if you've won or you've lost more money on gambling on the sports bet. Are you up or down? Because you post a lot of winnings. And
and I posted a loser the other day because it was half a point that I lost by on a three-way parlay. But I would say overall, I'm definitely up. I'm definitely up because I have this argument with my wife. I go, I don't understand what you're mad about. I'm winning. If we're struggling and stuff, and I only gamble money that I could lose, but no, I think I'm over. I can go through my last 2 weeks and do it. I know over this weekend I made almost $2,000. So
nobody asked me, but I'm losing.
Yeah, I'm definitely down, way down. Yeah. So
I will come back though.
Football season is going to be my time.
Yes.
I wound up last time we were talking about it. I wound up doing an entire month, and over the entire month, I was up almost $4,000. Jeez. So
That's great.
yeah.
That's a part-time job.
I was up $40 once. That was awesome.
Mike Calta Show, you're on the air. We're under oath. What do you got, sir?
Hey, this is Dave. I'm a car guy.
What's up, Dave?
Hey, I know you got rid of your Tesla. I was wondering what Joey's driving now.
He has I don't know the model, but he has a BMW.
I was wondering if you got the Corvette.
No, my
yeah.
my wife vetoed the Corvette. She was not having that. He's in a. Do you know? I don't even know what BMW he's in.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's nice, but I don't know what it is.
it's queer. It's
Had
purple.
he not said the Corvette thing, that would have been very creepy.
I still think it was creepy.
I just felt like he was going to come back and yell at me for spending money on Joey's car. I felt like that was happening. Good morning. You're on the air. We're under oath. What do you got?
Good morning, everybody. The question I had was, why, or do you guys think that Spanish is still contributing to the show, and why did he get a second chance or a third chance?
Yeah, it was like fourth chance. I
I'm
think
trying to help my man out.
I think Spanish contributes to the show as far as the show host. He is an effective producer, and he is a live. Spanish is like, you guys don't see it, but he is a live technical producer of the show as well. I mean, all the commercials that run effectively, all of that stuff, that's all Spanish, and nobody ever gets to actually see that. And when there's one screw up, whether it's his fault or not, he gets blamed for it. So, yeah, I think he does a good job. What do you think?
Thanks, man.
What do you think?
Oh, me? No, I think Spanish has had too many breaks. I love him, though, but I think at some point you got to just cut sling load and go with somebody that might be able to take it more serious, just in my view.
Yeah. All right, I get you. Thank you. Spanish, what do you have to say about that?
Listen, I'm super grateful that you kept me around when I was going through everything that I was going through last year. I know the way I acted was not professional, and
Yeah, but
I'm
it
just grateful
has
to be here.
moments. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know you
you're-
understand.
Life,
you know.
you're going to have those sort of moments. It's also, not to make this sound too cheesy, but this is very much like a family. We've all been together for a long time. You don't just have somebody has a bad week and you just say, well, they're gone. They're out of the family. You know what I mean? Like, what about all the other good things that you've done?
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're next when you're out.
Yeah.
International Friendship Day. By the way, in from Trucker Tony on Twitter, he says that Kevin is selling insurance and living with his girlfriend.
Oh, well, that seemed to have worked out the way Carmen predicted.
Wasn't Kevin on with somebody just not too long ago? Like,
I think
he came
Mo
through town, and I think he was on
filling
with
in.
Mo a few months ago or something.
I don't know.
I have a question for Gio out of the chat.
Yeah.
It says here, Gio, as the dad of 4 daughters, which I don't know if that's true.
No,
but
it's not.
As the dad of 4 daughters, at what age did you have the where babies come from, and how did you deal with dating my oldest? My oldest is 14.
What? By
How
the way,
did you deal with it?
By the way, I'd like to say great job on putting him in charge of the.
What is the question?
Yeah, it's not really phrased that well, but it says at what age did you have the
Birds and the
The
bees
baby
talk
talk.
with the kids.
talk?
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't.
you
Your
didn't.
wife
No,
did?
no, I think my wife is handling that. Yeah.
You think?
Yeah, that's what am I going to say? Hey, kids,
It's
come
not
sit
in your
down.
it's not in the contract. The
Yeah.
father is not in charge of telling the daughters about sex.
Yes.
No.
Did your dad tell you about it when you were in the cage?
Yeah, he had them in the cage. He just showed her.
He showed her, yeah.
All right.
No, he didn't. That wasn't my
Yeah.
dad. Under
Now
oath, that's not my dad.
Now you must watch.
Okay.
Mike Calta Show, good morning. You're on the air. We're under oath. What do you got?
Good morning. I was just wondering, what do your wives and girlfriends feel about Carmen?
My girlfriend doesn't like her. My wife loves her.
Yeah.
My wife loves Carmen.
Yeah, my wife likes Carmen. She doesn't get to see her very often, but she likes her.
We all love you too, Carmen.
Thank you.
I
Love
don't
you.
love her. I don't love her. My wife does. Yeah.
Sugar Pants thought she was not going to like Carmen, but then said she was her favorite.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Favorite?
Yeah. Why did she think she was gonna like me?
Because listen to you.
Because you're mean to me sometimes on the air, so she's mad.
True.
But she
Oh.
understands.
So she must hate
You deserve
me.
it. Yeah.
No, she actually likes you a lot too.
By the way, I noticed
She agrees with you.
I noticed Gio is not answering.
Yeah, she thinks Carmen's just
Stop. Me and
great.
Jamie loves me.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah,
I thought
we
Jamie
had
liked me too, so she blew me off
Yeah.
in public.
Yeah.
me and Jamie had so much fun on the last cruise.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't
Yeah.
like that. That got uncomfortable.
We were having fun. We were doing shots. I was giving her money
Yeah.
so we could gamble together.
And then they both start saying horrible things about
Yeah.
me.
I didn't see that.
I know.
Sounds about right.
You see that?
Good morning. You're on the air. We're under oath. What do you got?
Good morning, Mike and crew. This is a question for everybody, but mainly Mike and Carmen. When there's an issue at work or whatever, who do you report to? Who is your boss?
John Brennan.
I don't really have one. They usually come to me when there's a problem at the station. John Brennan is our immediate supervisor. He is the program director of the radio station.
Our boss.
It depends on what. If it's a problem.
Who's your boss?
Melanie Martin.
No.
John Brennan. I mean, what do you describe as a boss?
Who is the person that you report to at Cox Media when there's an issue?
There's two people. There's Jason Meter and John Brennan.
But John Brennan first, and then Jason Meter.
Yeah.
I talked to John about...
Who's higher authority, Jason or John?
Oh, Jason.
I talked to John about content issues. Like if there's something on the show or there's something that we're scheduling for the show or a vacation and all that stuff, I talked to John. And if there's something really major, I talked to Jason.
Well, all I know is that when John called Mike the other day,
Thank you, sir.
Mike answered the phone. Hey, boss.
No. Shut up. Shut your mouth. There's only one person I say, hey, boss, to, and that's Tom the Tree Man.